4, right?
Day 4.
Wow.
I mean, it's the start of day 4, so we're not technically at the halfway point yet, but we're almost there.
Yeah, you got
know?
like just a couple hours.
Over the teeter totter, and then it's
Just
the
about.
afternoon, and it's all a landslide downhill for the rest of
Yeah,
no.
a little bit.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to New at Sideshow Live. We are your morning correspondents, giving you all of the updates of what you can expect from day 4 of Sideshow Con. That's right. We hope you've been sticking with us all week long. But if you are just joining us today, welcome to Sideshow Con. There is still so much fun left to experience for you guys. So we're going to give you guys a little bit of an update about what's going on our website, what's going on in the booth today, all the places you can find us, interact with us, and catch all of the latest collectibles and pop culture news. I'm Amy, and I'm joined by two wonderful co-hosts.
Chris.
Missy.
You guys have been seeing us around all week on the various streams and behind the scenes as well, making the shows work and pressing light switches and such. That's how it works, right? It's just a quick button press.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is just one button press. All right. Well, we've got a lot of stuff going on today. Missy, you're going to take us away with the product drops that are dropping today.
So at 9 o'clock this morning, our time, so out here in Sideshow time, we have 2 exclusives dropping. One is the Thor Deluxe Scale statue by Iron Studios, and I have my giant Thor fan, Amy, next to me.
That's pretty awesome.
That's from the first movie with the helmet that, you know, he tosses into the air and he never wears again. And I love that helmet so much. But that just looks phenomenal. It's just it's a throwback. It's a throwback Thursday. It's
oh my gosh, it is. Okay, that's perfect.
All right, I'm done for the day.
Is that deliberate?
Yep,
no,
that was
I just put that together.
I actually,
SideshowCon.
the scheduler probably did do that on purpose. We just didn't get the memo.
That just made my entire week.
So, you know, that's for you, but then there's one for me today.
Oh.
We also
oh
have.
my goodness.
Yeah. We also have the Iron Man Neon Tech 4.0 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. And these are kind of like, some people are like, I don't get it. Why do they do these? It's because they're awesome. And when you are able to put them under blacklight, oh my goodness. They are so cool. It's just ridiculous. I have the other 3, so of course I have to get this one.
Yeah.
And we went over this one in the booth yesterday.
Yeah.
It's going to be there for the All Request tour. And unlike some of the past pieces that were all the glossy black and then the specific neon stripes, this one has a couple of translucent pieces. You can see with the light up in that image.
Yeah.
And there's some like gunmetal gray aspects too. Really nice variants.
And it's really cool. They kind of made it match his tracksuit from Infinity War.
Yes.
So because that's the 50, so it's really cool the way that they did that. So yes, instant pre-order for me. And I registered, so I can do that now.
So we'll excuse Missy
Yeah.
for a few minutes. You want to explain to them a little bit about the registration and what that
So
enables?
if you pre-registered for the con, or if you go in and register, you know, I mean, now
it's still open.
You
Registration
can
is
still do
still
it because
open.
the con's not over. You will get happy little invites that will come to your Sideshow account and let you know when things are live for you to pre-order before those who did not register can order them. So, I mean, you get a little, it's a perk. You get $5
priority
for doing
access.
that.
Yeah.
I think there's a $10 promo code that's going to happen as well. So, I mean,
there's exclusive giveaway opportunities.
There's so many things. There's emails that come to you and say, hey, there's this thing that we're going to give away. And it doesn't just go out everywhere. It's only in your email. So you're getting access to all kinds of
I have a
stuff.
slight update. Like every morning at the con, there are adjustments and challenges.
We're hearing now.
We're just hearing now after I checked it on the computer. That's what I was doing. The Thor, no problem. Thursday, Thor Iron Studios piece up in your RSVP invite only section right now in your account. If you registered, that is.
Okay.
You have that early access. The Iron Man Neon Tech, there seems to be a small delay.
Okay.
Small delay. So that item will be posted shortly. Just give the team a few minutes to figure that out. But also that Iron Man, the collector edition, is that right? Is only available, or am I thinking of something else?
The Mark 1 is available until Sunday. That with the exclusive helmet.
Got it. That's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
I was mixing up the Iron Man, but that current one that's in the invite only window right now will be posted shortly for you who registered. Apologies for the slight delay and the technical difficulties.
But you guys can get Thor in the meantime.
Yes. In the meantime, check out the
Don't-
Iron Studios Thor.
Don't-
That is an amazing piece.
Don't take all the Thors. Leave one for me. And if we didn't mention it or make it clear, registration is free. It only benefits you and it is open all through the con.
Yes, all
Yeah.
through the con.
All right. So that does it for product exclusive drops today. Chris, you want to tell us what's actually going on today at the con?
There's just like all these day 2 of certain booth layouts, there's a lot going on. So we're going to be live. This show is going to be pretty quick because 10 a.m. today, we're going back up to the studio. You're going to be there doing a live tour. Live from Sideshow with, I believe it's Paul and Alex. And they are going to be just talking about some of the show stuff and might have a special guest for you. And then at 11 a.m., there's a premiere of the new season of Strike a Pose, which, if you're following along, this is season 4.
Oh my goodness, already?
And I know, time is flying.
I'm ready for the All-Star season.
We'll have to do that maybe the next one. But we have some great competitors posing figures with Terry Smith, judging the quality of their poses, giving them ratings, and then rewarding them at the end of the show. It's our own little posing reality show. It's pretty fun. There's 3 previous seasons you can watch to prep if you want.
I was on a previous one.
Did you win?
No. I came in second place and I lost by 0.5. I lost by half of a point to Brett for the Spider Punk.
You know, it's
pose.
funny.
But he did a great
It's
job.
funny you said that you were on and you lost because I was on and I won.
Wow.
And I'll tell you, I beat 2 great competitors. One of them will be replacing me as host at the show as I go back to the East Coast. Alex Aronowitz was a great competitor, but I did beat him.
For the record.
For just for the
Just so
record.
everyone knows.
Just in case.
You can watch Chris's stunning takedown of his competitors in a previous season of Strike a Pose.
I don't think it was quite that stunning. It was inevitable. Anyway, at 1 p.m. today, we have our all request booth tour hosted by Missy and who's in the booth? Guy Klender and Paul,
Yep,
correct? Yep. So you'll get to see those items that you saw yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Just tell Missy what you want to see and the team will go over.
You and add something?
Yeah.
Please, the items that you want to see, request them in YouTube. That is the only place that I'm going to see where you want to see. So kind of, if you usually watch on Facebook, just for today, pop over to YouTube so that I can see everybody's requests and like write them down as fast as I can.
Cool. That's a pro tip right there.
Right.
That's a pro tip.
That's how you get your requests in.
Yeah, that's why people watch the show, right?
Yeah.
That's and
the insider tips and tricks.
I'm sorry, we're getting some news. It appears the Iron Man Neon Tech is now available.
Pardon?
For those of you who pre-registered. Let me just double check. Confirmed, you can get in as long as you registered for the show to get that Iron Man Neon Tech 4.0. So yay for that.
Nice.
Yay.
So after the all request tour at 2:30, you have live from Sideshow Con again with Paul and Alex Aronowitz, and they have all kinds of great stuff in that show.
I might be helping conduct an interview for
even better
for our Critical Role pieces.
Nice.
Yes.
Do you like Critical Role?
It's okay. I may or may not have worn some Dungeons and Dragons
I didn't
paraphernalia.
even notice that.
I've got the Mighty Nine logo
Nice.
here. That'll be themed for our interview.
Yeah,
later today.
I guess that was a silly question.
There are no silly questions. Only silly people who ask the questions.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, 4:30, unsold out. This has taken a turn, this show. And hopefully Paul and Alex will continue the trend of very interesting short links to items that had been previously sold out, but are available in very limited quantities right during that show.
I heard we should thank or blame the short links on, was
Mr.
it Joe?
Joe
Mr. Joe Lombardo.
Yeah.
Who's not here physically with us, but he's definitely making an impact.
Yep. And then, of course, can't end a con day without stumbling out of the floor and trying to find food and being starving and exhausted from a day of work. So we broadcast that in the form of that Sideshow show.
We found a way to bottle it and bring it directly to your eyeballs.
Exclusively in the Sideshow, Let Your Geek Sideshow fan group on Facebook. That is side.show/geek group. And that's and then, of course, peppered throughout the day, a 9:45 giveaway, a 12:30 giveaway challenge. I think that's the one where you send in photos of the challenge to our social wall, and the judges pick the winner. And then a 2:15 giveaway and a 4:45 giveaway. So
Write that down.
never a dull moment. All of this is available, by the way, on this con schedule page, which I believe is side.show/day4 schedule. You're now seeing it on the bottom of your screen. Also, by the way, if you just go to /blog at Sideshow, there's all that stuff there too. So that's your today at the con, Amy.
All right. Well, that's today's news, but I also wanted to bring you guys some highlights from yesterday. Maybe you're just joining us. Maybe you are waking up from your convention haze and you want to remember what went down yesterday. We've got some of the highlights from yesterday. We had an episode of Comics Hall, which was very interesting. I got pulled off of the stage physically. They had to drag me away. But we did an episode of Comics Hall where we kind of talked about some of the movies and shows that are coming up, and Paul and my personal recommendations. We also talked about, just in the theme of convention spirit, what pieces of pop culture for this year we are all most excited about. We talked about video games, comics, shows, and movies. So that was a really fun, relaxed fit episode, as Paul called it. But the highlight of yesterday, of course, was our booth tour. It was day 3, which meant it was the second configuration of our new booths. I was in the booth with Joshy G, touring you guys first through the DC section all morning long. Then we hopped it over to the art gallery. You guys got to see 5 incredible prints, including that amazing deluxe fine art print by Ian McDonald, the Justice League, the world's greatest superheroes, with 20 different characters. That is the most characters in any image that the Sideshow art print department has produced ourselves. And then, of course, we finished up the afternoon with a plethora of Marvel hot toys. You guys got to see the world of Marvel Spider-Man and Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. You also got to see the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision, and some really great Endgame pieces as well. Then we had other hits like lots of cool Power Rangers pieces. We had the BTS figures on display. We had Critical Role. We had Prince from PCS, which was really cool. We had those amazing Infinity Studio 1-to-1 life-size busts. You guys are definitely going to want to ask them to go check those out today on the live tour. Just those are completely uncanny. We also had the Crow premium format figure by why are we laughing?
What was the comment?
Why are we laughing? Missy and Amy are almost too professional for this team, thanks to Wayne Madison.
Wait, what does that mean about me? What is going on here?
Well, we're the almost. You're the
Almost.
certainly too professional for this show, but together we somehow managed. We also had the Crow premium format figure, and just lots of really cool pieces from all over the place. I really loved that 5-headed dragon, the Tiamat from Iron Studios. But again, all of those pieces, if you missed any or you want to relive all of the fun from yesterday, we've got that 1 p.m. all request booth tour. Make your requests. Remember, get them in on YouTube so Missy can see them. And our team, our crack team of experts, will be going back in and exploring even further the pieces that we covered once yesterday.
You know, you can actually go to side.show/VR2, I think. I hope they set that up. But it might be in the blog as well, to see the VR booth tour of the current setup on the convention floor.
An interactive.
You can literally walk around it, jump around, zoom in. You can even put on if you have an Oculus or a 3D environment, you can load that up and walk through the booth just like you're there. It does not come with the human humidity that is a convention floor, nor the smells of the hot dogs and the pizzas.
But if you have roommates or friends or family, you can encourage them to jostle into you to recreate that experience.
Just bump in.
Turn off your Wi-Fi for a little bit, and it'll really recreate that experience. Yeah. And I believe that the in-house team also, they've set up the links off to the pages for product information.
Click through to the pages.
So if you see something you like, you want more information, or you want to RSVP for something, you can click off of the different podiums. I
have some additional shocking news.
Yes.
This just in. Side.show/VR2 shows the second configuration of the booth. It is my understanding that if you put a VR1, you would see the first configuration of the Sideshow booth.
But Chris, that booth is gone.
But it lives on in the
VR.
virtual reality world.
I actually looked at it this morning.
Yeah.
She got nostalgic for the first day of the con already.
And my friend at home, on the other side of the country, has an Oculus, and I was like, "You need to go and do this."
Did they do it?
He's gonna do it when he gets home tonight, so I will
All right.
have a full report on how that goes.
All right.
You could make it an event with friends. Hop on a screen share, and all of you could tour the booth together. Just have.
Well, there are no
somebody-
avatars or anything. In
But
there.
but you can all be in the same call, and have someone.
I
share
want
the
a picture
screen.
of you doing that, just because I want to see someone like, oh look, this amazing piece, and they both hit together at the same time in reality. Anyway, those booth VR tours are available pretty much 10 or so hours after we premiere a new booth. So
there'll be another one on Friday.
wait, I'm sorry. The shocking thing will be VR3 for the third configuration,
Mhm.
and I'm getting another VR4.
No,
Yeah.
no.
I think that's what's going to happen. So,
On Sunday.
on Sunday.
All right. Yeah, so you guys can check those out. And then again, relive all of the action by going to the All Request booth tour today at 1 p.m. Pacific. Now, I think that does it for yesterday's highlights. But speaking of highlights, we wanted to feature some of you guys and feature your collections, because this is a pop culture celebration of the new and latest collectibles. But we also want to take a look at how you guys have set up your collection. So, Missy, you want to take us through what the collectors
What do
submitted
they
to
got?
us?
What do they
This is
got?
the first time I get to do collector communities. So I'm actually pretty
Congratulations.
excited. First up, we have Thor and Deadpool. And this is from Corey Collins.
Wha-
So I think Deadpool got himself in a pickle.
Yep.
Or Thor was like, Deadpool, stay. And he had to, use some measures.
Extreme measures.
Now, is this the moment when Thor has put it there, or Thor's going to pick it up now and relieve the
We
pressure
don't
of the
know.
situation?
I think it depends on how Deadpool behaves himself.
Yeah.
Is this a glass half empty, half full situation? How do you look at this?
I adore this. This is almost as good as, you see people that do the whole, hey, guess what's going on the toilet seat. And
Right.
Deadpool's usually involved
Okay.
with that too.
For Halloween, when I worked at the comic book store, I dressed up as Jane Foster Thor, and I left my Mjolnir prop on the store toilet to mess with my coworkers. They thought it was very funny until it wasn't.
But this is awesome. Thank you, Corey. We are going to move on to an amazing shot of Kylo Ren. And this is from Germ Face
Wow.
Killer on Instagram.
Ooh,
That's impressive.
That has a mood.
Yeah.
Like
wow.
that has
It
a
almost is
very
glowing in the
intense-
middle. Is
This
it?
is like an album cover.
Yeah, it's a Kylo Ren's gonna drop some tracks. Is that
Maybe.
that's
Wow.
gonna happen?
That's very impressive. This is almost like was it called Crate? The Salt World?
Yes, great.
It's almost like evening sunset on Crate after he's been embarrassed. And he's just like
Ooh.
really someone captured the moment. Right? I mean, like
He
Yeah.
says, General Hux, put that camera down.
Yeah.
But no,
That's beautiful.
Yep.
that is awesome. And last up, we have Wicket and Trooper from Casey
Oh,
Kowalchuk. And I love this because little murderous teddy bears are just
Oh, our
They're
PR guy would
fantastic.
love this.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
murder bears.
the murder bears.
And that trooper's been through a lot. Look
He
how
has.
dirty. Look how dirty
He's
he
seen
is.
some things.
Yep.
Great use of
Um,
environment we've got
yeah.
going on there. I can't tell what all is base and what all is.
Mm-hmm.
if
This
it's
is around a
environment.
campfire too. Like, I mean, I think this trooper was just over on the right there with his
Yeah.
buddies having
He's
a
just
campfire.
roasting
His
some
other buddies got
marshmallows.
like someone got pulled back by a cord and the other one got pulled away and all of a sudden Wicked comes out and is like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
We love seeing your images, and Rob just loves pouring through all of them to pick out some favorites to show you after con on Mondays. Remember, we will be back every Monday to do this show for you.
He's
So-
like, oh no, don't make me pick which collectors to
yeah,
feature.
not toys and wonderful things to see, but if you want to share your images, please go to side.show/how-to-share, and you can get all the details you need so that Rob can do more picture sorting.
yay.
There we go. That's
Rob.
the hand of Rob. All right. So I think that does it for our show, but there's so much going on for you guys. We've got that 9:45 giveaway that you mentioned. Of course, we got 10 a.m. We got live from Sideshow Con back at the sports desk. Don't forget the 1 p.m. all request booth tour, and stay tuned for everything we got to show you guys.
One quick thing. I
Yeah.
just want to say this is my last physical
Oh,
show
that's
here
right.
at Sideshow Con 21. I've had a great time. You've been a great audience. I will 100% pester the heck out of Paul for the remainder of the show virtually from a distance. I'm requiring the producers to send me the connection info, and I expect to just pop in every so often to make his life a little more interesting.
Please. Yeah, that guy doesn't have enough going on.
No, I don't think
No.
so. He's clearly, I mean, and it's.
I caught him sitting down at one point, and I was like, well, clearly he needs
Sitting
more to
down. All right. Well, that's it from this morning edition of New at Sideshow. Thank you so much, everybody, and we'll see you shortly.
Shortly,
I'm gonna
very
let-
shortly.
I'm going to let
Shortly.
you take us out, Amy.
Well, thank you. And thank you so much for your time and being here to help do all of these shows and all the shenanigans going on. Again, we've still got plenty of day 4 left, and we've still got all the way through Sunday, July 25th. Make sure you register at side.show/con. Remember, that is free. It nets you priority access to the exclusives that drop each day, which you can find about on the 9 a.m. show every day as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you over at the sports booth in a little bit. And as always, don't forget to let your geek side